What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Asia Session Live. It is June 2nd. It is summertime outside. It's hot. People outside, hopefully you had a good weekend, having a good holiday. It's sunny and it's warm. I guess we asked for it. So we're here in the lab with a couple of the Pip Getterz. We are zooming, looking at a few charts, and also looking at some relative strength, some news. The dollar had news today. We'll talk about that as soon as we come back, so please do not move. Welcome back. We are live. Got the charts. Hopefully everybody can see me. Welcome, YouTube land. Hopefully everybody's faring well. Everybody's trading well, feeling well, enjoying the weather. Wintertime is officially over. Just looking at a few charts. If anybody has any questions, also let us know. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome, everyone. We are in the building. Let me see if the Zoom, our Zoom is still zooming. We got BJ in the building, and we're waiting for the rest of the gang. But nonetheless, we're going to get started. All right. So some of y'all do not know, or do you know, you may know that the yen has gotten really weak. Okay. The yen has gotten really weak for those that did not know. Okay. The dollar lost some of its strength too. It got strong for a second and then kaput it. We were talking about that last week, how the dollar may get a little weak. Okay. So we're going to look at that too as well. This is our relative strength. Good afternoon to those watching, or good morning, depending on where you are. John, welcome. All right. Let's get it. Currently, the yen is showing the weakness. We are on Finviz, finviz.com in the Forex department. We're currently looking at Finviz, which kind of tells us what the market is doing at the current moment, not what it's going to do forever, just at the current moment. Okay, so that's what it looks like. We have the yen as weak. We have the Aussie as our strongest. And we have the New Zealand, okay, as our strongest. Okay, Aussie and the New Zealand. The Euro's kind of beefing up too as well. And we have our yen again as the weakest. It looks almost exactly like this. Okay, almost exactly like that. This is kind of what we use this for, to give us an overall perspective on what the market looks like as far as strength and weakness. Different time frames people trade. Some people are scalpers, so the entry time frames, maybe 5 minute, small time frames, and some people trade more long-term or swing traders, and their entries may be 4-hour and daily time frame. So it just kind of gives us an overall view of what we want to look at. And as you can see, the yen is strong and the yen is weak, and so is the dollar. The pound weakened up this week as well. There was a beautiful pound CAD short. There was a New Zealand CAD short too before all of this foolishness happened. But there's a good pound CAD short that we saw, and a good CAD yen long that we saw. We also talked about. So some good trades, but we'll go look at them. Let's hit to the chart. As you can see, the dollar, yen. Okay, now, because the yen is so weak, the dollar's weak too as well, but the yen is just a little weaker than the dollar. So if you look at the US yen, you will see the US yen for the last few days has been in an uptrend. Okay. US yen has been in an uptrend. So as you can see, the yen is a little bit weaker than the dollar because the dollar is weak, but the yen is also. We have hit a little area of supply here. Was looking at it. Kind of in this candle. Price could also continue up a little bit further. So we got to do our research. It's not really in. Honestly, I wouldn't even think about it until it got about right there anyway. So let's just say that. Right now, this is still a long opportunity. Yesterday we saw this zone. At least I did. We're only doing lives twice a week now, folks. So this 4-hour candle on a stronger dollar than a weaker yen. So yesterday this kind of hit right on time. Actually kind of divided this zone in half, top and the bottom half. It hit the top half. Still going. I would let it get, it might retest. I don't even think it's going to retest 130. I think it's going to keep going to 13500. That's just my personal opinion, but you know, opinions don't pay you in trading. But again, strong, long. I like good zones. So to me, this is the middle. It would have to break 130 and then create a zone here for me to go along 130 even. All right, so for all you Asia session traders and all you yen traders, you're looking to trade the US yen, just gotta kind of wait. Oh, forgot the US CAD had a great short too as well. Beautiful shorts. The top, it came here twice and then just tanked. The CAD was strong again. All week, the CAD has been strong. The CAD has been strong since last week, really. It has strengthened up. So US CAD turned, as we talked about a week ago or two, and started dropping. So we kind of knew that the US dollar was weak. The CAD has been strong for the last 2 weeks. Actually, the CAD is green in every time frame. Okay, the CAD is green in every time frame. So you gotta see that. Okay, before you get in any trade, especially Forex, you kind of want to check the trend. Make sure you're not going against it. All right, you want to stay with the trend. And what you don't want to fight the market. Basically, if the market's doing this, you don't want to fight it. The market's dropping. It's telling you it's really weak. You don't want to go against it. You can also find this in FinViz by looking at weekly or, monthly. So if you go to the monthly, see where the dollar is. Now, this is a new month, but this is last month. This is kind of this month, basically. But last month, I'm sure it looked like that. See that? The CAD's been strong for a while now. Actually, the CAD has been the strongest currency for the quarter. Dollar was strong too, but CAD is up here in every time frame. So the CAD and the dollar have been kind of, you know, right now, currently, the CAD is winning. Currently. Okay, so it kind of keeps us in tune with what's going on. And you also got, like I showed you earlier, the homemade version. All right, so this has been telling us that the CAD has been strong as well. So reason why the US CAD looks like this, that's exactly why. So really what I did was wait for this 4-hour candle here. Some of y'all know, especially some of y'all have been my students for a while. Y'all know I love no wick at the back. Broke the previous lows. So, you know, our zone was at the top here of this quadrant, top of Fibonacci 75 or above. 75 or above. Good short though. US Swiss, same thing. If you look at these US pairs, they've been downtrending. All right, except for the yen. Okay, except for the yen. US CAD, as you can see, has been in a downtrend. Is how do you get in it? Okay. US Swiss has been not in an uptrend anymore, but in a downtrend. So it's how do you get in it? All right, what do you do? This does look like it's going to hit a demand zone, so it looks like something's down in here. Still in a downtrend, so I wouldn't do anything but go short. Actually, looks like it's dropping almost right now. So when I see the dollar weak and I see something strong, or just any currency that's weak and another currency that's strong, and it looks like that, I'm just worried about where I can get in. We do have a whole number here, 96 even. Might wait for it to hit the top of this candle, just this little drop area here. Now it's no guarantee that it'll get up there, but I'm not just going to jump into it market. Just me myself, I'm not doing that. Okay. People trade different, but if price it can just keep going. It can just keep going. I will tell you that. Doesn't have to come back up here, but I'm not getting it. Not bad. Price came and then we fell from here, so kind of like that just a little bit. New Zealand dollar. As you know, the dollar has been weak again. Price has been, we did short from this previous week. Earlier this week on Sunday, I did draw this short. It's actually in our, going to look at Tuesday morning, I think. Tuesday morning live. If you want to look at it, you can. If you want to look at Tuesday's live, you can go look at it. We took this short here. Lasted for 2 days. If you go to a weekly chart, it was before we popped down into this bullish weekly candle. This was the previous week's high. So the short into last week's candle, which would be this little, I call level on level, rally base, rally base, rally, kind of level on level area. In this zone, which kind of blew through this supply here over here. But the short price fell so far, so quick. Just took whatever was left in here for 2 days. And price popped back up from a demand zone. But this was a good trade. Actually broke it in half because this was a good trade here. I think this got out in the morning sometime. Yeah. So this was the 9 o'clock candle. So I think we took profits here. Got out in the morning from nighttime. I think it was nighttime. Yep, 17 o'clock. This is the open. So this is the open on Asia. So this is the open on Sunday. Okay, and then Monday night. This fell. Rally base rally. Then the next night during Asia, London, we found this zone. So traded it twice actually. This zone, not this one. This one hit the next morning, but this is the zone. right here. This drop, base drop, if you want to look at it, it was this right here. This little area. And you know, we had 0.65, 250. You know, we trade off quarters theory here. So this was a big fall. We broke this, all of this, broke it. So when price came back, it was 2 lower lows off of 4 hour. Basically, you could have quoted this. So basically at 17 o'clock, I quoted this candle. And I didn't take the high of it. I only took the middle of it at 250. So that short. The next morning, it popped back up and hit the top of this candle. Came down. So could have got 2 shorts out of it. No pun intended. Drop base rally down here. You know how much we love those if you went long. After the short, I went looking at the CAD pairs after this. One reason why I looked at this because it was a weekly high. Just that tip right there. That little area. Not bad trades though. The CADs is what I was looking at earlier this week. These trades. Now, New Zealand did turn around, but earlier this week, I was shorting off of this wick over wick here. And shorting the break of this low. And then we hit this wick over wick here and started to go up. So for 2 days, we've been going, well, this is the second day we've been going up. Price was downtrending for a few days, so this short right here, I mean, this was creme de la creme, crispy. This 4 hour candle here on the strong CAD. So if y'all didn't know, this CAD has been strong, #1 all week. The New Zealand wasn't over here at first; it just got over here, but the CAD has been over here all week and last week as well. So when I saw that earlier this week before the CAD got back, for the New Zealand got back strong, this short up here at 82,500. The top of this candle broke this low. We had downtrend still, and this was candle that just showed very aggressive drop. One candle came and broke the previous lows to the left. The CAD was still strong. Tills 2 lower lows. 1, 2, and we broke this low to the left. I think there's a zone in here too. We had all the 200s above also as well. I didn't have not one single 200 period movement average underneath current price. So this base drop right here, this was an immaculate trade. Beautiful trade. Probably one of the better trades of the week, just because the CAD was strong. Not this week, not too much yen really this week, more CAD-ish I was looking at. CAD-ish pound stuff. Anything that was against, I kind of targeted CAD pairs because of that. And the pound too, because the pound was weak. We didn't get there yet, but we'll go through that. So I was looking more at New Zealand CAD, pound CADs, stuff like that. New Zealand yen is in the zone right now. We were waiting for price to come back in. It never came back. What was the deal here? Probably waiting for price to come back down. The yen is very weak. Again, I didn't trade. It's a lot of pairs. You can't trade all of them. But if you wanted to trade the New Zealand yen this week based off of this, it's very easy. You can't get. There's no way you can get every fish in the lake in the boat. 31st, first, just a routine of just every day. How do you get in something that's weak or strong? We kind of just followed the routine this week of You know, last night was a beautiful. I did like this though. Saw this morning. This base rally here. This 4 hour. Let me go on. So last night again, Asia session, yen pairs. Biggest candle to my left is this big 4 hour candle. You got this 4 hour candle also in the daily. If you start with the daily, it's just the previous day's candle, period. Okay, so we got an uptrend and uptrending. So every day I want a previous day candle, something that's strong, and just see if I can get in today off of yesterday's candle when it retraces back into it. So last night, just a retracement. You know, looking at charts during Asia, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, marking them up and just waiting for price to retrace. At the time, the best candle to the left was this. And we had 84 even here. Again, quarters theory. 84,000. In an uptrend, we had all moving averages underneath, just like I showed you the moving averages in the New Zealand CAD were all above all the 200s. At the time of the short, at the time of the long, you got all your moving averages underneath. So you got all the support in the world. If you aim for this zone too, I wouldn't have been mad at you because that was pretty fire. That's just when you're sitting here and you know price is going to come down here and it just doesn't. Sake. Larger time frame sometime will do the work for you. Small time frames kind of get you. You want to stay with the bigger picture at all times, Folks, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Okay? Patrick Thompson, what's good, brother? I'm trying to give them jewels out. I tell my dad I seen you on here. All right. New Zealand, Swiss. I'm not sure if you folks are a fan of the Swiss or not. Some people aren't. Again, the New Zealand got strong. Could have went to the previous week. I don't know if you guys are weekly income traders, but you know, every week I do this. Every Sunday, every Saturday, I just go to every previous week's candle and look at it. Because off this week, I know I might short this, and off of last week, I know I might be going long here. We're going to retest this low. I'm going to look and find me one of these beautiful candles, just the same way I did the New Zealand yen. This looked exactly like the New Zealand yen long, didn't it? Down. Where's my candle at? What candle will I lift off from? Well, this candle here got two higher highs. I know we broke this right here. If you draw a trend line, it's kind of trend line break-ish. Oops. It's a low. And then you go do some further investigation. Price turn, and then bang. We have liftoff right here. This is kind of like takeoff. Not from Migos, but takeoff. You want a better picture? Go into a higher time frame. Get that good picture. Oh, it looks better in that time frame. Yeah, but you got to dig. You got friends over here to the left. 12 hour. What does that look like? Drop base rally still. You got to dig. Bang, bang, bang. Beautiful trade. Again, can't catch them all. This looks pretty good too up here. I don't think price is just going to blow through here either. Let's see. Why you erased that? Hopefully everybody's having a great week. So I would look today. I would look at yesterday's candle. New Zealand's slightly stronger than the Swiss. I think currently they kind of both. I probably, because of the way it looks, I probably wouldn't even look at it, but I'll break it down. Kind of like this candle, these two candles, actually. This 4-hour candle is the candle that broke this high right here. So this is what smashed through all of that. And we got some moving average under here, a little bit. Maybe somewhere in this little conjunction junction. Let's look at a 90-minute. Maybe this little rally, base rally. Maybe this little. Down in here ain't too bad either. Looks like we're going back this way. Damn it. Patrick, how's mom and dad doing? I know you at that age now. I know it's hard to figure them out sometimes. You're just getting your own brain and becoming your own person. That's all. That's all that is. Now make something of yourself, son. I like that a little bit. Oh, one of my favorite trades of the week. Man, this pound New Zealand, because of New Zealand was so strong and that pound was weak, I was just looking at these pound, and they had all of these moving averages on top. So all I was looking at was all week was this. I came to the weekly. I saw last week was bearish like this. The week before. So we got last week was bearish, very bearish. And then when I saw relative strength, I saw that the pound looked like that. So New Zealand was kind of strong. So if you look at the previous week and you look at the 30th, which would have been Sunday, I think, most likely, and you just come back into this big red candle, and you got the 921 hanging over it, and I saw this wick over wick right here. I said, oh, man. So we had some good shorts last week, and then this week hopped right into it. Beautiful shorts to the long, which was, if I'm not mistaken, a weekly low. Yeah, this was a weekly low that popped back. So it fell into the weekly low, popped back up into previous week, then fell. So weekly low, drop base rally, same pattern recognition. Broke some highs over here. So this is a drop base and broke a high. So this is part of the uptrend. Some leftover and then bang that way. So pretty dope. Pretty dope trade. You could have traded it twice. Taking it short. And then last night, the high of these candles to the left. So basically last night, after you shorted earlier this week, I looked at this candle and this candle. Actually, it was this one. Let's see. 13, 17, yeah, 21 o'clock. So I was looking at the high of this candle. Somewhere in here. This candle high. Same thing is just being able to ignore all of this and wait for that. 93 even too, 1.93000 as well. Quarter stereo. Look it up. Hold on. Facts. Bro, I'm 29. I gotta make it happen. Yeah. I gotta step it up. Still trying to understand fibs. You started in a good place. Like Esther's telling you, a lot of us didn't start in our 20s. Okay, so you're in a good space. Esther, this is my dad's godson. He's part of the phys ed. What was I doing here? I'm waiting for this long here. I still don't like it though. I don't know why the pound is too weak. This the short we should be looking at right now. Coming off of this candle. All right, so the pound is kind of weak. The dollar's weak too. So when you see something weak, two things weak like this, the pound, because it's weak too, is not just going to blow through this like maybe the New Zealand would, or something that's really strong, or the Aussie dollar might blow through this. I don't think the pound dollar is just going to blow through this daily high. Now we do got these moving averages underneath, and that's what I don't like. That's that stuff I don't like, because we are here in supply. Do you see the high of this 4-hour candle? We are here though. This is the spot you want to be when you're taking shorts. But on a weak currency against a strong currency, because they're both weak, this is actually pretty dope entry. What's this, 750-ish? Yeah, no, actually this is the 26 even. But because the dollar's so weak, it could come down in here and scoop off of this right here at 25.5. So I'm looking at the short with this 25.5, 1.25, 500 scoop right here. Looks dangerous. Or stuff like this, I would just leave it alone because it's not, super duper obvious. This does give me short vibes though, because it's right here, but the pound is strong. So it's like, when something's strong, it really doesn't care about your supply zone. It'll melt through that, just like the US yen just been sliding through supply zones. Oh, we don't care about supply. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that was nice. Right back up. Bang. So you kind of want to, when something's strong or weak, you kind of want to respect it. Where was I just at? Pound dollar. It's in a good area though. It's just the kids are back outside in the pool. What's that? A 1 hour? 50. Somewhere in here. Or it could just fall. It is in the supply zone. It is in this little. It could. This in this area period is 126. See how if you look to the left, price drops here kind of sometimes. Drop. Goes up. So it kind of broke this. So next time it comes back up here to test one of these areas, it's probably going to drop again. Louis, what's good? Big red news tomorrow. Yeah. I didn't go over that. We 8:15 today we had some non-farm, but tomorrow we got some dollar. It's going digital tomorrow morning at 8:30. Y'all better buckle your seatbelts. But it's in this big red candle, and the pound isn't so strong itself. The dollar is weak, but the pound is weak as well. So this is, again, I'm not saying too short this, but it's a safer short than another currency that's strong against the pound. Because this wick over wick blew through all this stuff to the left and broke. This wick, this candle right here broke all the lows over here. So let's look at the lows. Bang, 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 bang. It broke all these lows to the left. Not just going to blow through this. It's going to come down a little bit first, probably, and then back up. Probably to this 4-hour low, maybe. Who knows? Just looks suspect. But this is a big red candle. Pound yen, beautiful trade. Also, I think it was last night or the night before. I forgot. I just wasn't looking at yen pairs this week for some reason. I think it was right here at 161. It was in this 4-hour candle right here. Yeah, because it wasn't. Yes, it was the day before. Both of them had good 4-hour candles that you could quad. This candle and this big candle right here. This one and this one. This one too this morning, but this was morning time. I probably wasn't looking, but this was Asia session, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12. You know what I like to do. And this was morning too. I think it was this one because it was nighttime. I think this was where I would take, 17 o'clock. Come find this candle at 17 o'clock. So it was probably this long right here. Yeah, this rally, base rally right there. Level on level. This was dope. That's some good trades, really. Pretty dope. This was this week, correct? Yeah, this was this week. 31st. Actually, the yen has been, again, consider it. I know y'all can hear me. I think the chat was disconnected for a second. I know y'all can still hear me though. The pound news. I mean, it's still leftover orders. I still believe this is going up. I believe this is because of this short right here. Because this blew past it. This was the sellers in here, was right here. And they pushed down and then we blew past this. So I believe this is going to continue to go up. This pound dollar right here. At 500, I believe this should come down and still maybe even go up from where it is. It's just that this is right here. So you ain't going to press bar market. It's got to come back down just a little bit. I know some of y'all can't. Let me see. You took a short this morning? Yeah, I took that short this morning, got smacked. What short? Oh, you talking about this short right here? Yeah, Louis, you got to see when this, you see this 9 and 21, you got to see when that curve's underneath. Let me help you out, Louis. So this morning, okay, when you wake up, all right, so this morning you had to see this candle. Okay, when you wake morning or night, I'm going to quad this previous day's candle, period. Now, when I do see this morning, because I see this underneath, it explains to me why this is going up. Then, depending on what time this is 1 o'clock, 5, this is 9 o'clock this morning. Yeah, that's a hard one to tell right there. So, when you do, this is it right here. This is your zone. This big candle right here in the 3-hour. I'm just staying with this candle right here. So it's kind of still in this area. You took the 750. See, once you see this curve, see, this is no longer like this. So when it's like this, it's cool. But when you see this curve back this way, your shorts hit different. And you're trading two currencies that are equally weak. You got to trade something that's strong against something weak. Okay? This right here, I don't know if you knew this morning, but this relative strength, you got to trade something that's equally like the pound CAD. That's a whole nother story. You see what that did this morning? Because that's the trade I looked at. Pound CAD was a totally different story because of the strength of the CAD. So if you're going to take a pound short, which pound pair should I be shorting? Not just any pound. You took the worst pound to short. Not actually, the pound yen would have been worse. The pound yen would have been ultimately worse. You see this? Now, if I look at the pound dollar, you see that? You're shorting something that has some underneath action. It could fall later, but it's strong against the dollar. So you trade in something that has some underneath action, some help. See, if I short something, it ain't got no help. You are dead to the world. Like, you are dead. Every moving average is no moving average underneath you. There's nothing to help you. You're going to continue to fall when I'm finished with you. I'm looking at this. This is what I'm looking at. I don't want to see some possibilities and maybes because you got previous bullish candles. No. I want to see nothing helping you. I need to see death. None of this. I need to see you down on your luck. Pound Swiss was the same. But the CAD, what was the strongest currency this week? The CAD. All right, so my shorts were the Euro CAD, Pound CAD, couple. Sparingly, I was more focused on these pound shorts. Pound Aussie. Like, when I saw this week, Sunday, all I saw was this. In the pound pairs. Pound New Zealand, that's all I saw. So my focus was the pound CAD from this weekend. My focus has been what I seen right here, this turn. The pound Aussie turn. Pound New Zealand, for shorts anyway. Anything else was something was underneath. The New Zealand CAD was kind of okay, but that's why the yen pairs, you looking for stuff to go long, you needed to look like that. So this week, you could have saw this weekend, Sunday, and knew that you was going to go long this week. Okay, I'm going long this week. The dollar, you knew he was going to hit a bump here, but continued along. Look where, okay, if I short something, I want you to look like this. This is how I want you to look. If I go long something, I need you to look like that, period. I know from the daily chart whether I'm going long or short. From the daily, from the rip, I know I'm shorting this. Sunday, I knew I was shorting this Sunday. I'm not looking for a long here. It's impossible. Because it's hard to go against this. If I see this way, I know if I'm going for a long somewhere. Just got to find out where. If I see this, I'm looking for a short. Especially when something's really weak against something really strong, because it's going to fall harder or it's going to go up harder. If something's strong and something's weak, look how it's going to move. It's going to move totally different than something that's equal. Like the New Zealand, you see the yen? If you look at every yen pair, it moved like it was possessed. Even the dollar, and the dollar was weak. So if you look at all the yen pairs, they moved like something was going on with them. CAD yen, they moved for 4 days. It's like the third or fourth day of craziness. I had a long on the Swiss yen this is this week. I don't even want to look at how many pips this is off the previous day that broke this. So all of this got broken in this bullish candle here on Sunday because of this. So I quadded this candle and just went long at the bottom of it. You know how many pips this is? Are you kidding me? You don't short anything. This 300 peasies. It's crazy. Same thing, but you can't catch them all. I mean, you can't catch every single one of them. That's why I tell people sometimes it's just good. Okay, I know it's weak. I know it's strong. Let me focus on this pair right here and let me milk this pair for all I got. Now, for going short, oh yes, I was looking at the Euro CAD all week. Just all of this I saw. This was Sunday. Yep. It was actually a couple shorts this week off of this day. And you had this day too. If you wanted, you could have quoted this day. What was this, the 30th? 31st, we hit this candle. Because you know the CAD. Now the euro's not as weak as the pound or the dollar, but it's weaker than the CAD. So you kind of just sit up here. And it hit 5 o'clock in the morning. I remember that. And then bang. Cut this short and then wake up again and take this short. Which was last night, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Euro, Aussie. Where was we at? I don't remember. It was in the pound, right? Pound. Pound yen. Yeah, if you're going to look for, you got to go look for your weak pairs versus your strong pairs. This was another quad into the previous 4-hour candle. This kind of worked twice because it hit this 4-hour high and then came. Beautiful trade, Jesus Lord. Previous candle again. This is last night. Okay. Now, where's my 4-hour candle? The big boy. This one. Now, you could have traded the high of this 4-hour candle, but you can see the selling pressure losing. So you like, I'm going to go to this candle. Because this is the big. It's like you looking down and to the left for the big green candle when you go long. You look up for the big red candle when you're trying to short. Then you got this wick over wick sitting right here, broad daylight. Right above 500. And it might have broke the low. But it broke. See this demand zone? So the buyers that were in here got smashed. So this was last night too as well. This was one of the good trades last night or the night before last. Was it last night? Yeah, this was last night. 1 o'clock in the morning this morning. The vampire traders. Beautiful trade. Right above 500 done. Yeah, I took something, so that supply and brokers low. The fundamental analysis really makes a difference. It's crazy to see it reflecting. It's not a graph. It's a chart, buddy. But I understand. It's a chart. It's a Caribbean background coming out, Patrick. That's all that is. Shorts, 25th, 26th, 27th, 30th. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you this, folks. See this? See the pound? As weak as it was, the Swiss was a little, and some of y'all remember the Swiss being strong last week. If not, look at this downtrend. Okay, this is not an uptrend, obviously. This is a downtrend. And if you notice, there's an area right there. Bang, 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 bang. And if you notice, what candle broke it? This one. Boom. This candle said enough is enough. Let them wait. King Joffrey Joffa. My son works. Yeah. This candle right here. So guess who saw that on Sunday? Me. Okay. Oh, y'all, the gang is in the gang. I was in the zone. I ain't even see y'all step in. What's up, Raphael? That's done y'all things. Now, if you don't have any patience, you just kind of got to wait. Now, you see how this short looks different than yours, Louis? When this short is happening, there's no blue, there's no underneath love, there's nothing. It's all smack. Now, if you go look at that pound yen, forgot what you said you were trying to short. See this? I don't want to see none of this under here. I need this on top. I need that on top. You feel me? On top. I don't need nothing underneath acting like it's trying to help you to go up. No. Some good shorts for the last couple days, you know, just waiting, ignoring this, waiting for that. I think this was last night or the night before. This actually took a couple days to fall, but it finally fell. Finally. Raphael, what's good, buddy? Esther, how you doing? Pound CAD, same thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. This was this morning. I was laughing at myself because some of these pivots and retraces to the previous day, sometimes they don't happen at night. Sometimes it'll take all night for it to get up here, and in the morning your trade will happen. So price didn't hit this till this morning. So this 4-hour candle at 9 this morning, even though I drew this last night, I'm thinking it might hit at like midnight. No, this thing took all night. Really simple, kind of. Again, the pound is weak. The CAD, this is a gimme. So last night, you know, I'm aiming for this and Euro CAD, you know, just CAD pairs. So last night's probably one of the easiest shorts to come to the 4-hour candle, top of it, wick over wick, or just shorting just at the top of just this. Not in here, not in here, nope, bang. Not in here, not in here, nope. Just look at it. Even this candle, price is here, you just gotta wait for it to come back up here. This was a good 9 o'clock 4-hour candle short. Dang. What was that? 61? All right, but anyway, we also got 750 right here. This candle, bang. I should have seen that bullish momentum. Yes, you should have seen it, sir. I'm glad that your brain is clicking now. Like, I should have. Yes, you should have seen. Now you see it. See, I need to see bearish momentum when I'm short. I don't need to see none of that. No. Easy trade. I won't say easy because I know some people be like, easy, because people have been doing this for years and said I'm finding it easy. But if you trade the way we do, kind of our style, this was pretty broke. You kind of got to know structure. You know, we had some friends over here dropping. You see, this is a big demand zone that just got smashed. You see, we broke a low. Just got to understand all of that, kind of reading the chart. Again, the candle is a candle of conviction. It's not a candle that was playing around. It's a candle that said, phew. Okay? It's the candle, this is the task candle right here. This is the candle that kicks in the door, says, police, get down. Poof. That's a real candle right there. See this? It's the same thing right here, buddy. I think price might come back down here. Sometimes when I see zones break like this, I want them to come back right into here. See this wick over wick? It's almost like, now look, Louis, you see how we got this, like we got the pound dollar, but you see how the moving averages is underneath? So that previous day's candle, see the momentum? So it's going to make this supply zone crappy. So the best sells are when you got it this way, not this way. Okay? Your best sells are when you got it like this, and then you're shorting off of this 4-hour candle at 250 this way. Once you got this way, you want to look for a long now. It's the same thing. You see this that way. When you see this, you kind of longing a little bit. And the dollar was weak too, so you didn't want to short that anyway. It's another thing. See, all these yen pairs just went nuts. Just wasn't really doing too much with them. I was looking at them pound and once you got a focus on the weekend, and that's the importance of looking at charts on the weekend, so you know what you're gonna do. A lot of people mess up because they don't know what they're gonna do during the week. It's Sunday, Monday, they just here at the charts looking. Like, what you expect? Like, it's like you're in front of the charts with a cup, expecting the charts to put something in your cup and some change inside your cup. Because you're not doing any work, so you're expecting the market to just give you something. The work is on the weekend. You know, so when you have Your job on the, what you saying, DJ? Somebody was going to say something? Oh, so who was that? Anyway, your work is on the weekend. I thought you was going to say something, BJ. Or, also, see how this kind of exploited this? So for somebody that was trading, somebody that trades yen pairs, they were on their game Saturday, Sunday. They knew what time it was because that was their focus. So you should always have a game plan, focus in your trades. Once you saw this happening, you like, okay, well, we know we going long somewhere around here. Boy, they did somebody dirty right here. Somebody got done real dirty. Euro yen, Euro New Zealand. Again, I'm looking at shorts all week. I was in the short mindset this week, so that's all I was thinking about. These shorts. Previous days, previous week's candle. This was such a hellacious. Actually, I did see this long this week. There was a long in here. I cannot deny that. There was this drop base rally doji here. I'm not going to fib on the fib. There was a long here that I saw because this was Asia session. 1.64500. Can't lie, I did see it long this week. I wasn't all longed out. Previous day's candle kind of dropped base rally into this candle. So basically, off of this candle, this big green bullish candle, off of this candle, there's a demand zone in there that popped up. So kind of off of this candle, still had these two higher highs. So we hit this low and price kept taking daily higher lows. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So I think I took one of them higher lows. Higher low. And once this broke this high, see, once this candle did this, so this candle was a low. From this low, we came and broke all the highs to the left. And then broke another high. So we had two higher highs to the left. So if you come down far enough to the demand zone, got what time frame this was. Okay, yeah, it was a 3-hour candle. So it was basically this long sell, 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 sell. Then there was a fight between this high and these lows back and forth. And then from right here, from this low and this high, who won? So if we created this high, instead of making a new low, the buyers won. So when we came back here, basically the buyers won 64,500 or 250, one of the two. So when they won, price came back, and you see this little moving average under here, I take all of that into account. That's actually what I saw. I saw this. This 3-hour moving average was underneath. So it wasn't all shorts this week. I can't say that. But as you can see, it's still dropping. Actually, you could have taken a short off today's previous 4-hour candle. Just look. I think this morning had a good short on here too, if I'm not mistaken. This 5 o'clock. Yeah, this 9 o'clock this morning. I knew I saw it. So 9 o'clock this morning, this candle here, the 5 o'clock candle broke these lows to the left. Big candle, big bearish candle. And this also broke the 250 barrier. And we moving averaged out all time frames. Bang. There's no way we're going up right now. It's impossible. Saw this around 9 o'clock this morning. This drop, base drop. There's no way when you wake up and you see all of that this is going up and going to break highs. No, it's not doing that. We got 250 in here, and this is where we broke. Again, if you draw that line over through here, we broke this little infrastructure here. And we got the 200 in every time frame. If I don't see that 200 above in every time frame, I'm not short nothing. You can forget about it. The daily too. You can kind of look and say, oh, I'm shorting this today. I'm shorting this today. You can kind of, the last couple of days, it's just you might have to wait 2 days for price to get up to this high. But it's worth it. You quad this and you see this big candle here and you know the New Zealand's kind of strong. You wait. You wait up here for 2 whole days. Like, yep, you wait, but then you get that. It's probably going to keep dropping for a little while. At least down in the here somewhere. Euro yen is in a good selling opportunity. With these yen pairs all crazy looking, that's a tough one. I don't know where to short this at. With the yen looking like this, that's how we give away money. You just don't even get in the way of that. I see what you're talking about. I've been doing this too long. Price will blow right through this. Like water. But you'd be like, but I thought that you were in the supply zone. No, you're not. No, we are on a bull run. That means do not press the sell button on me at all, ever. I took all the bumps and bruises, don't worry, to tell y'all, don't play yourself. Because most people would want to sell right there, but it's going to be tough. This was a good short too. It didn't get all the way to my zone. My zone was a little further up. I was so mad. I was looking at the 86 even. When I was drawing this zone, it was like right here too. Like 9:30. It was like a morning session. And it left like right when I was looking at it. See how many 4-hour candles? I was trying to trade the top of this 4-hour candle. See the 2 lower lows? Bang, bang. Just missed. Thought price was going to come a little further into this candle, but it didn't. See how this is still underneath? Yeah, you shorting right now, but we going right back up. Because the momentum is up. See your moving averages, it's hard to short because this is going to scoop it right back up. So I'm not looking for nothing to short unless it looks like that. I want that way. I think the Euro, Euro New Zealand, Euro Aussie too. Euro Aussie had another immaculate. This 4-hour candle here last night. Small short here, and then the big one was there. I just missed this the other night. So man, I would have been in this for days. 750 game. I tried to get the top of this candle and just played with me. 17 o'clock, I was sitting here for an hour. Just never came up there. But I was sure on it right here. It broke this. I'd have been in this for about a lot of pips. But it's all good. I could have got back in right here. Same thing. 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle high. And guess what? Last night or this morning, another 4-hour candle high right here. We can almost set and forget this stuff. And this broke 149 even. Drop, base drop. We breaking lows here. So ignore all of this. Wait up here. Take your trade. This like going long and an uptrend at the bottom of the quadrant. This is going short. The downtrend at the top of the quadrant. Those longs break the previous highs. And these shorts break the previous lows. Because they're with the trend. So the reward or profit potential is higher. See this? Got 149. What was this? 2 o'clock in the morning. Man. Randy, what's up, buddy? Are you using limits to I use anything? You can use limits, markets, depends. Like On this trade right here, let's say I had my zone right here at this wick over wick, right? My alert might be the 75% line. Once my alert hits and my zone looks like this, I will actively watch price come up into here, and then I'll sell market like right there. Like even though my line is right here, I'll watch price go through my alert, through my entry, come in the zone, and I'll press sell market. So my entry will be this, and I'll get as much of this as possible. Because my alert now, I'm going to the computer. Because now I want to look at you, see how you're going to behave here. How you're going into the zone, how you leaving the zone. People that know when you see this candle leave a zone, it's real. It's that hammer. So when you see this leave the zone, you know what time it is. So some people will wait instead of taking a limit order, they'll wait to see a certain type of candle, then hop in the trade. Some people will wait for this and then hop in at 49 even. So they'll wait for this bearish candle out the zone and then take the retest like we would take in a daily chart. They would take this like that. Some people are going to wait for this to be a fully bully over and they're going to take this trade. And some people really going to wait till it breaks this 200 period and then they're going to take the trades. Now they really trading it. Because you done broke the last line of defense, which was this dude. Once you broke this, oh, we at it. They sell. It depends, because some people could sell market here. Once this breaks, people got a bunch of sell stops here. So if price breaks this, it's just going to tumble. So it just depends on where you are in the trade. You know, some people have sell limits, sell markets, and then some people would do a sell stop. Like say you got 148,500 here. Prices coming down, people would have sell stops right above 48.5 or right below it. So once price pops back up, people have a bunch of sell orders right here. So when price falls, they're automatically in the trade. So it's just all kind of ways you can do it. You know, it's no specific way. It's just you. You know, I always look at it like, you know, these are all tools. And if you were a superhero, what tool would you use to get out of this certain situation? And then that doesn't mean that another superhero would use the same tool. It doesn't mean that, you know, another superhero, if they had your same powers, would use that power right then and there. Okay, Superman might use his heat eyes or something, his laser eyes to do something. And then if somebody else was that same Superman, he might have used his strong strength or his cool, I don't know, another tool that he had. So if Batman was falling from a building and he used his grappling gun, another Batman might have used the little squirrel wings and flew up out of there. Who knows? So it's just different. You know, there's no right way. You're just fighting crime as Batman. There's no right or wrong way. Okay? The only way is to make some money. You know, there is no right way. It's like if we all were, you know, Guardians of the Galaxies and Marvels and, you know, Capcom, if everybody was one of those heroes and we all fighting evil, just like the movie, right? We all got different powers. You know, the whole point is to win against Thanos, which would be the banks. I don't care what superpower you got. I don't care if you Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man. We all here to beat the banks. Okay, and your tool ain't my tool. We different. You different from me. You're Ant-Man. There's no way Ant-Man and Iron Man is the same superhero. That's impossible. They have different tools, but the whole point is for us to beat Thanos, which would be the bank. That's the whole point, the whole premise of it. Okay, so What I would do and what you would do and what another superhero would do at this point could be totally different. So there's no right way. Did you get pips? Whether you entered market, sell market, Captain America's shield, or did you use the Black Panther, something else? Is Thanos dead? That's all we care about. Did we get the bank? That's all we care about. All right? Kind of like that. Because I don't want traders thinking there's a right or wrong way, but there's an only way to do things, and it's not like that. When I still teach, but when I'm teaching, when I used to teach heavily, that's what I would tell people. It's like being a superhero. So don't look at what I would do. Be your own hero. Okay? That helps people think like, well, I'm going to do what Quentin would do because he's the teacher. No. We all superheroes here fighting against the bank. And once I show you how to fight, you don't have to do what I'm doing. Okay? Just like there's different fighting styles. There's different sports. There's different, you got different sports that people are good at. Okay? But you're still an athlete. Period. All right? So it's really just what would you do? All right? Not what would somebody else do, and this is the only way to do it. Nope. Okay? The whole point is to get some physics. Y'all done got me off teaching and stuff. I'm all in here teaching, dropping knowledge. The switch yen is going stupid. The rhythm is going to get you. I remember this entry right here at 131 even. This big 4-hour candle. I remember this. It's just that we keep drawing charts every week and every other day, so we erase levels we drew and we draw new ones. But I remember this. Previous day's candle, real bullish. Broke through this supply zone right here. You see this? Price blew right through that. Boo. And then when you come to a 4-hour, you see that. Like, where else is price going? You might as well take this whole zone. Oh, no, I'm taking this whole thing. Because you don't want to miss that. Beautiful. Yeah, I remember this. Crazy. Double tap, got out you all scared. Then gone. But at the time, the daily had got underneath it. We had gone from this. So some people are waiting for just this bullish break up under this moving average. Oh, we out of here. And then you got the 4-hour break. Some people was on it from here, but once you break that daily and the 4 hours here, not here, but here. Oh, we out of here. New Zealand dollar did it. It fell and then we back up out of here. But look at the overall. It's this way. This the overall. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And comment and all that other thing with doodles and jiggers. Like, you should be looking at the previous day in this Euro Aussie. Because it's going to pop up. And sometimes, this is what I'm doing. Like, when I'm not teaching, I just up at night, just drawing all of this crap on stuff that I know would be a potential short based off of what I see. And also developing the skill to when I don't see nothing, don't do nothing. Just leave it alone. Which is hard. But, you got to be able to do it. Last night, this CAD yen, oh, man. Let's see. Again, I'm looking to the left to see that you have broken some supply. So last night, I knew that this high broke this high. So we got to come back down in this candle. This 4-hour wick over wick right here with the nudge. 4-hour nudge. Crack. At 500. This was last night. Yep, it was. Or this morning, last night. This is stuff I'll be drawing when I'm up late at night. Stuff like this. Because I have a chance to sit and look at charts for about 2 hours. This is just when I like to look at charts. So the CAD yen last night, This is this relative strength. It's still the CAD yen is still alone, but last night the yen still looked like this, the CAD still looked like that. Again, I was focused on CAD pairs, so no wick at the back at 500 last night. Gargantuan move. 102.500. Hold your mute. Almost almost 100 piece. And then you got the nudge off the. If I see this, I'm long. There's no short. I don't care what they do. It's not my job to turn the market around. It's my job to go with the market. Not sit here and try to turn it around like, that's not our job. Anybody have any questions? Somebody's funny. Anybody have any questions? Let me know. Anybody have any questions? Let me know. I want to also put some more of those good trades up where we we're looking at price. The CAD was strong even against the Swiss. Now the Swiss was kind of strong too, but if you were going to look at this, okay, let's just say this is the 30th. Last night probably been the only night I looked at this, maybe the night before. You're really just looking at this supply zone and this supply zone and what candle broke it. Really, that's all you're doing. This was the other night right here. I think 750. Yeah. Not last night. It was this night. 750 around 2 something in the morning. Still had the uptrend. It popped up again, but this is the long off the CAD strength that I saw. I think it was the 4-hour candle. One of these 4-hour candles. Previous test of a low at 750. Because it broke this. So it was this previous day's candle. So it wasn't yesterday. It was like the day before or something. So when you see this and the CAD is strong and you see this kind of blew through that, you want to look for the long. Yeah, this is where it was. Look for the long inside of this to kind of. It's this drop base rally right there. 750 was a whole part of it too, obviously. Push, 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 sell, sell, but then we want to buy. If you notice too, this candle broke this high just a smidgen. High, higher, high, higher, high. Bang. Not bad too. Just exploiting the yen. I did take a couple shorts though. Like I said, on the dollar, New Zealand and Aussie dollar had a couple shorts. Had one short here earlier this week, and then it shorted from here last night or this morning, something like that. This morning, this wasn't a bad short, especially if you were a novice. You were just looking at videos and saw previous weeks and wick over wicks, and you really didn't know what you were doing and just noticed that this was a big bearish daily candle. This morning, you could have snatched this little bit. 500 too, 72, 500. Look at this long drop. Now this uptrend, this is to show you how real an uptrend is. You see how this dropped like this all the way down here? This is all I'm giving you. And turn right back around. That's why you gotta see that. You gotta see this from the gate. So instead of focusing on the short, you're looking down at the previous candle somewhere. Somewhere in this big candle, maybe. Level on level. 4 hour. Let's look at this in a 10-hour chart. Wick over wick, 8 hour. So 4 hour probably was one of the best time frames. 4 or 5 hour kind of could have took both zones, kind of married the two. Smash, good trade though. Oh, it's working. Kind of drew this today. I didn't think it would do nothing. It's just these weekly. It's a weekly high. Drop, 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 drop. Weekly. I think this might be monthly too. I can go look at monthly charts. Imagine the previous month's candle and you was in this for 2 months. Month? This is the month of June. So May and June. But you gotta be willing to do this. I'm not acquiring any monthly candles yet. I can't do that. Wait 2 months. I can't do that yet. Yeah, it's just a high right here. I was looking at, there's a wick over wick here, and there's also this candle. So basically, I'm looking at the high of this candle right here. So this, oops, this red candle, the wick over wick, and that high that broke this low to the left. That. So that's what I was looking at. And of course, I'm looking at 94,500. This is an uptrend, so I'm really not supposed to be doing this, but you know, I'm just. It's something I just drew right before we started. Probably would let it come down in here, maybe to 93.5 since we broke this, and it'll probably come further up to 95 even. And then take a shellacking. It could fall from here, but 95 even, somewhere in this candle, is probably what I would, somewhere in here. It's a nice zone though, I just liked it. But I still believe it's going to smack us in the face. It's hard to short stuff for me now. I used to do it all the time, but it's hard to short stuff now that I see doing this because I know all I have to do is sit back and wait. Aussie, New Zealand, same thing. I noticed this had a good trade off last week to this week. So last week, if you look at this, we have some weekly momentum. It hit a drop base rally last week. So this week, it just with a nudge. I didn't see this till after the fact. I don't trade the Aussie New Zealand a lot. I'm starting to look at it though, but this was pretty decent zone here. Not bad zone that this hit. So this hit over the weekend so that when the market opened on Sunday, this just took off. But not a bad zone. Drop base rally here as well. A lot helps when you see that price bouncing off of something. So like, let's say this week you didn't know it was too much was going on. Last week, what did price hit? So you know what it might do this week. So that helps out too to know, okay, price hit this last week. So this week, we should get a little bullish. This is also something I was looking at in the Aussie up here. It's daily high. Actually, the Aussie's just in a couple of places right now where it could fall. Just don't trust it though. This Aussie yen just might, it's just so weak. Market just might take a little breather. I do like this Aussie Swiss though. See this high right here? Lower high, broke the low, lower high, lower high. Maybe we'll try this and make another lower high. We keep retesting lower highs and breaking lower. We having lower highs and lower lows. That's the only thing I like about it. Other than that. All right, folks, we're ready to get up out of here. I hope somebody learned something this week or today. Check for the momentum before you jump in any of these trades. You know, check for the momentum. If I see this in the daily, even though this looks good, there's no short happening. I'm looking for the long. See how we got higher lows here? Now this candle has broke this high. So what's gonna happen here? CAD then got weaker than the Aussie too. I like this rally-based rally, but there's something about this that make I'll wait. The low wick over wick of this 4-hour candle, which broke these highs. Price comes back down in here, maybe I'll have a go at it. Anybody have any questions before we skate on up out of here? If you got anything, let me know. Email us at Pip Getterz. Okay. Give us a knock. Some of y'all got my phone number, so it shouldn't be too hard. Give me a ring, an email, a knock, a comment, whatever. And I'll get right back to you. All right. For those who came that's sitting in YouTube land, I appreciate you. I also think this US yen gonna do a little drop too. Just being just not getting up in there. Like, come on, bro. Weekly highs in some of these yen pairs. Not just the US yen, this high right here. Just was looking real dope. Even though this isn't an uptrend, this is a brick wall right here. 131 is a brick wall. Just kind of maybe hoping it would get in here. Maybe it might come deeper in this zone and come back up. Who knows? Right up in here, though, it would be nice. This is definitely and then selling pressure back that way. No problem, folks. Let me know if y'all need anything. Pops, what's up? My dad's in here. Patrick's in here, Pops. That is too funny. My dad's in here trying to learn the price, current price. That's what's up, Pops. Pops, I'll be there in a minute. You know, I got to handle a couple of things before I get there. Glad y'all could join, though. But I'm going to go find me something to add and draw me a couple of zones for myself. Hopefully, y'all are getting more comfortable with just not, it's not really what you want to do, is what the chart's telling you to do. A lot of us want to do what we want to do. So, and I had to learn the hard way. If the chart's telling me to short, I'm a short. And for how many days it was telling me to short. I'm going to take that and go somewhere and mind my business. If it's telling me to go long, I'm going to take my long. Okay? The chart is telling you to go long. That's what you need to do. Don't go against it. Okay? It's not worth it. It's a headache. Previous day's candle, and what did you break to the left? Did you break something? Did you break a high? That means I need to be going this way with you. This rally-based rally or this drop-based rally, either or. Where I'm from, they say go with the one closest to current price, which would be this. 163 was broken here. And the high was broken. And then there's also the drop-based rallies, which I love. Drop-based rallies and rally-based drops. And we also got some highs here too. We are in weekly highs, okay? So while you're thinking about going long because the yen is weak and the pound is strong, we are also at a weekly high. Okay, so don't forget that. This is a weekly high. So price could do some, could hit right here, and then tomorrow morning you look at this thing and it'll be heading that way. Just these highs right here. Pay attention. Y'all see them. We have not broken these highs. So weekly highs. So pay attention right there. All right. Cool beans, people. Appreciate y'all. Look both ways before trading. And look both ways before crossing the street. All right. Thanks, Zoomers. Appreciate y'all. Randy, BJ, Esther.
Thank you, bro.
No problem. I'll see y'all in a minute. All right. Y'all take it easy. Trade smart. Trade the chart. BJ, if you're at the street, let me know. And I'll see y'all in a minute. All right. YouTube.
Man, take care.
For sure. YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
It takes a second. It takes only a second. All right. Thanks, y'all.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too. All right, YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget, Trade smart, trade the chart. Look both ways before trading. If you need any help or information, just hit me up. I'm not hard to find. Okay. Trend is your friend until the bend at the end. Okay. Be careful. All right. So talk to y'all later. Appreciate y'all. Also, we'll be here 2 days a week plus weekly analysis. For those that don't know, I'm only going to be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursday evenings and Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning and Thursday evening. Okay. And Saturdays or Sundays to do the weekly analysis and the weekly chart with y'all. Okay. So Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And other than that, I'll be posting some results, trade results. All right. So appreciate it. See y'all later. Love somebody other than yourself.